If you needed more proof that South Africans love their beer, this next story will surely convince you. From a warehouse to the price of pineapples, they've shot up to over 70% in the week that the 14-day ban on alcohol was implemented. This is South Africans took up their brewing in their own home because of those restrictions. I want to speak to Johnny van der Merwe, who is the Managing Director of the Agricultural Information Group, Agrimark Trends. Johnny, thanks very much indeed, if you can hear me. So it's quite interesting that we see the price of pineapples being directly linked to alcohol restrictions. Tell us why.
Yes, it's very interesting statistics that we saw, of course, the past week. We saw pineapple prices, of course, increasing by 74% week on week. We currently, it must just be mentioned, we're currently in a lower price scenario. Usually we're within June, July each year, due to seasonality, of course, due to agricultural production. We usually see pineapple prices on a lower level. But we have seen that significant increase as soon as the president, of course, announced the alcohol ban. And we also saw volumes traded on markets, sold on markets, to increase significantly week on week. The latest statistics that I got just about a few hours ago indicated that the price for the last week, the average price for the past week, also increased by another 13% based on this higher demand. Sales dropped off a bit, but yeah, we have seen that sales are significantly higher, of course. And when we look back over the past year or so, we can see the significant spike in prices due to the alcohol ban. Last year in July, we saw a significant increase in prices, as well as in January this year, with the pineapple prices being really directly linked, as you mentioned, towards the alcohol ban, and people, I think, moving more towards home brewing.
I've got to ask you, does that also translate to the availability of pineapples in retail stores? In other words, do you get fewer and fewer pineapples being available at your friendly grocer or not?
Yes, of course. I think, we usually also see the production levels. We expect production levels to pick up slightly when we move from June to July in each year. But definitely, as soon as demand increases, and that's what enables the retail shops to, of course, increase prices due to this high demand and, of course, the scarcity of products. So there will definitely be less pineapples available, and that, of course, will result in the retailers to have more power in terms of pushing up, of course, the prices over this period.
It could be good news for jobs on the agricultural field, or am I going too far there?
Yeah, that's. I think the knock-on effect in the alcohol industry would be far worse, of course, than the few extra jobs that's created in the pineapple industry. So I think the effect on the economy would be more felt in terms of the loss that is made in the alcohol industry specifically. And I think it's really short-term. When we look into the spike in prices, the price don't stay on a high level. It's usually a really significant spike within a week or two. I think some additional profits that's unexpected for some producers that's got product for that specific week. Of course, on the market, and you can't plan for these circumstances. Of course, it's really weird, if I can call it, a situation. Yes, and so I think it can just relate to a short-term benefit for some producers.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Johnny van der Merwe from Agrimark Trends, thanks very much indeed for your time. Still to come.